TV Fresh Start with your host BANGURA. Today, guess what? I'm having with me one of your wonderful and best gospel artists. He is no other than Paul Adam. This guy is a wonderful and talented person. He teaches the gospel in a different form. Before we call on to him, let's look at some of his videos and we're going to be right back.
I do not know a better name to call you, maker of universe, maker of universe. I do not know how to explain you unexplainable, you unexplainable. I do not know a better name to call you, maker of universe, maker of universe. I do not know how to explain you unexplainable, you unexplainable. You're bigger than all my thoughts, you're bigger than my mind, you're greater than the greatest. Oh God, you made the world to be, creator of existence. All the glory is yours, Yahweh. You are the greatest. You are the greatest. For you are the greatest. You are the greatest. Yeah. Nangalawe. Nangalawe. You are the greatest. You are the greatest.
Well, I'm Paul Harden, a gospel music minister.
Okay.
Normally I don't say musician, I say gospel music minister, and I'm married. I'm a Liberian.
Being young and being a minister of the gospel, how does it feel like to you?
I firstly think it's a privilege
Okay.
because there are older young people that has got the gift, but there's no means to explode that gift that God has given them. And over time you find that there are people with exceptional gifts and talents, but they are kind of closed up. They don't have the means to get out to reach out to people, and God has given me the opportunity to reach out to people in and around the world, specifically young people.
Okay.
And that has been one of the good things God has ever done, to allow me to reach out to young people, to influence young people positively.
Oh.
And it happens like every time. And now that I've gotten this opportunity, I think I feel blessed, I feel privileged to have gotten this, and I think I need to maximize it in any way possible to let it work, because I think if I lose this opportunity, it's not going to come back. So I feel so glad having it as a young guy coming up, and that we've strived over the years to have reached thus far, and by the grace of God it's happening. I think I don't want to lose it.
I
just want to keep pushing it. Yeah.
Talking about impacting younger ones, like, what are some of the things that you're doing to impact them?
I was out of the country once, and God gave me this vision. He gave me this vision. He told me to do a live broadcast every Thursday, and it was titled Dinner with the King. He gave me the. I didn't know where that title came from.
Dinner with the King. That is, he is the king.
He's the king, and we are dining with him. So when I came back to Liberia, with no waste of time, I started And I gathered young people from all walks of life, and they've been coming. I mean, it's been more than a year plus we've been
how
doing
is
this.
it like? How do you guys normally
We just
do it?
gather ourselves together. We come together. We do a live worship.
Okay.
We do a live worship on Facebook. We stream it on Facebook.
Okay.
We come together, just do live and just enjoy ourselves after worship. 1 hour, sometimes 1 hour 30, sometimes 2 hours. After that, we just sit and eat together, have fun like that. Every Thursday it happens. Every Thursday. And because of that, and because I think because we obey God, He decided to push it a little more to let us do the explosive.
Okay.
It was how we did the explosive this one time at the Bethel Cathedral, where I invited an international artist, Mercy Chinwo, that we did from, we called that the Dinner with the King Explosive. We did it from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. It was an all-night event, and it was awesome. But then, God has given me another one to move into the streets with young people. So now, this coming Thursday is going to be the first edition where we're going to move into the streets and we're going to worship God on the streets. I mean, just without any remorse, without any conscience. We're just going to do it as we've been instructed.
The street crusade.
And with that, I mean, the young people, you know, over the time, some young people they haven't had the time to explore their gifts and talents, and they haven't had the time to be encouraged by someone. You know, most of them, they kind of know how to do it, but they feel reluctant because when they try pushing 1-2 times, someone's there to discourage them. But by the grace of God, I'm telling them that we can make it work. The vision God has given me is not for me.
Sure.
I've been, it was passed through me as a conduit, and to them, all of us has to run with it. All of us has got to run with it. So it's not my own. It's all of us thing. So I told them the last time, I said, if we are running with this and you stay back, I'm gonna have a problem with you because we got to run it together. And they're like, okay, this is our thing, and they are encouraged. That's one way they encourage, because I'm not looking at it as my thing. I'm looking at it as our thing and as our own work that God has given us to push, and that's what we've been doing over time.
Where were you before?
Okay, I grew up in a family where if I didn't go for devotion, I'm not going to take recess to school.
Wow. See, that's
So-
discipline. Home. Start training your kids now.
If I didn't go for devotion, I'm not going to take recess to school, and it's a matter of must that everybody fast.
Oh.
Even though sometimes I used to like wake up early in the morning. There was a lady on the road. She used to fry the donut. I would get up early. I go and buy my donut and eat heavy, and I come back to the house
And you
and
say
we still
you fasting.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
because
that's
we had to fast, and as even kids.
Yeah.
But then my parents pushed me to know God.
Okay.
I grew up in the church. I went in the kiddies choir. We used to call it the kiddies choir or the junior choir, and then I went to the senior choir. And all
Wow.
that. I
You're
started
just graduating from choir
just the
to
choir.
choir to
Even
choir.
in my school, I mean, I started singing in school. Sometimes when I go to school to sing, my colleagues would be laughing at me, and I mean, you're disturbing it. And I have one song that I always sing. I'm on a battlefield for the Lord.
Wow.
I'm on the battlefield for the
And
Lord.
today you are indeed on the battlefield.
And that song was my favorite. There was not a program we had in the school. I didn't sing that song. So
Oh, wow.
I mean, soon they call for her in the air, but I'm on a battlefield because that's my song and all that.
Okay.
But I grew up doing this, and God has been guiding me because it's been my passion.
What else do you do besides ministering?
All right, you know, over time, I noticed that most of the time you see the pastors, you see the gospel ministers, or music ministers, or musicians. For Liberia specifically, it's a problem if you just want to do music and then buttress it. It's a problem if you just want to preach and then buttress it, because Liberia is not the kind of place that supports these things in totality. You need to strive. And you got people out there, yes, they do have it, but they cannot promote, they cannot help push the gift that is here in the country. So I'm doing business, I'm into business.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not just doing music.
Okay, okay.
Because
Business.
yeah, that's how people don't know. Most people don't know. They think that music is giving me a whole lot of money.
Yeah, they're
And
looking
they'll be
at you, your car, the
Yeah,
dress,
they'll be like,
so you name.
the guy's getting money from music.
Money,
What are you doing? How are you managing to get money from music? No, I don't.
And besides, Paul, before you answer that question, your songs. I mean, do you do your recording here like?
I did some of them year and I did some of them other year. But this one I'm doing. There's another one I just did. It's called Jesus Did It. And there's another one I'm doing. I did at my concert. It's called Spirit Move. I've already recorded it. It's in production now. But in the next 2 weeks it should be out. And I did that year. But I want to do all the mastering out of year.
Alright.
Yeah, normally I do them out a year, and I got some couple of songs that I don't want to do yet because the kind of thing I want in the song, I don't have it. So it's not a year song I gotta do out a year. So I'm playing it out of year.
Extra.
Exceptional.
Fine, right? That's the word. Exceptional.
Okay.
Unique. So go back to my question. What do you do?
As I was saying. So normally people will be like, what is he doing? And it's just music. No, what I do is I do my business. I get the money and I put it into my music.
Wow.
Because God has given me the music part as my life. It's my life. It's my passion. And in order to sustain that part of me, I gotta do something else that will complement, that will support it.
Wow.
And what started happening was I do my business. I'm in the branding.
Okay.
I do t-shirts. I do digital prints, not paint.
Okay.
I do 3D effects on a t-shirt.
Wow.
You see gold glitter, you see silver on it, you see plastic. Like you see the Timberland kind of shirt with the rubber on it.
Yeah.
I do it here.
Oh, then you must be super talented.
I'm one of those that do it here in Liberia. I do them. I do handband, I do key rings, I do different souvenirs for wearing the image on a mug, on a clock. I do schools uniforms, I do the neckties, I do the badges, I do the socks, I do the graduation medal, the packages, I do diploma covers.
Wow.
I do a lot of them.
I'm sure he's gonna be doing all of that for me.
I do a lot of them. I do a lot of them.
I'm sure you're gonna be
flyers.
rich now,
I'm
right?
gonna do that.
Yeah,
Don't
on
worry.
my wedding
I do
day.
flyers. I do a whole lot. All right. And what I do is after I do these businesses or whatever all this business, I come back and get the money from there. Proceeds. Then I support my music because it's what God has instructed me to do. And like my previous concert I did, I spent pretty close to like $7,000.
Wow.
US. I didn't get it back. I got like maybe 4,000 or less. But I was not moved because I know that God has something in store.
Yeah.
And He's the one that's providing that money for the business to be able to do to execute the concert.
Right.
So I was not moved. But I always do these things, and I got a team.
Okay.
I got a team. We go out to minister together. I mean, I got an organist, I got a drummer, I got my backups.
Okay.
And honestly, these guys are amazing. So I don't feel hurt taking my little $5, $10 to give to them, sacrifice, we just share together. That's what I do. And I don't get it from music. I don't get it from music. If I tell you, when I did my album last November 12th, when I did the launch, I did the packaging all a year. I did I mastered the songs all a year. I recorded 3 songs all a year. I mean the entire package. I even did the flyers all of Liberia. When I brought them, you won't believe I still got hundreds of the CDs to my house. I got some in my car. I give them out free to people because people didn't buy them. And I spent thousands of dollars to do that work. But it's not my problem because I know in due course God is going to make it work. So I'm not deterred by that. But I'm happy right now. So that's what I do. I do business and I do music.
Before we leave, why don't you give? I'm sure there are a whole lot of people out there who would love to come into the ministry that is ministering the gospel. They would love to, but they feel that the industry is not being supportive. In fact, is there any structure for that at all?
For music in Liberia?
Yeah, there's none, right? There's none yet. Because I heard that the president is trying to.
But there's none.
Yeah, I heard that the president is trying to like get another president that the government will support and stuff like that. That was something that I heard, but I hope it's true. So now that there's no structure yet, and people have had this talent in them, and they expect their churches to help. They expect maybe parents or people that see the talent in them, but yet there's no support. So what is it that you have to tell them? What are some of the encouragement?
You know, first thing first, what my team and we talked about. I got a director that I put over the team because I cannot do all alone. You know, we discussed together. He's Titus Law Samuka.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a very brilliant guy. He's the organist in the team. He's the director. And we were talking. I told him that I want to start working with churches. Like this church has a music team, but it's not strong enough. I want them to understand the essence of worship, because there are too many people in Liberia, there are too many churches in Liberia. They don't understand what the importance of music and worship in Liberia. They just call up and take the microphone and sing and dance and everybody. That's not music. That's not worship. That's not what God wants. So I want to set up a structure where the team and I, my team and I, we're gonna move to churches and we collaborate with them, with their music ministry or the music department. We do dinner with the King there 1 month. Go to the next church, do it 1 month to build the capacity.
Yeah.
Besides, with the young people that are around, and I tell you for sure, you cannot do it when you look down upon yourself. You cannot do it when you take when you think less about yourself.
Yeah.
Like me, honestly, I think about myself on a high esteem, on a very high esteem, musically, to the point that I know that, because firstly, if I don't think it, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I just know that every great thing I want to do is because I'm great.
Yeah.
It's because God has destined me to be great, or I'm gonna do. It's gonna be great. So I don't normally I don't do small things. Astounding as I am, the last time I went to a program, someone was like, "Is that Paul Harding?" And astounding, yeah, that's him. And because my mentality is far beyond, it's far bigger than my body.
Yeah.
It's what God has instructed. My God is not a small God.
Yeah.
So I tell the young folks out there to think of yourself so great, and that you've got this talent. All you need to do is to work it out, is to build on it, is to improvise. You know, I always tell the young people, you cannot do it if you don't trust it.
Yeah.
You cannot make it if you don't see it as a success.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to the young folks out there, to the young ones that are coming up, don't be carried away, don't be moved by those attitudes around you, people who wouldn't support you sing and it'll be like discouraging you. No. There's something inside of you that you haven't discovered.
Paul Harding, thank you very much. That's a wonderful one, and I pray that God continue to bless you and keep you, and God continue to empower you and make you reach beyond.
Amen.
People, that's it for you today on Fresh Start. We were with Paul Harding, and I hope that he's going to continue whatever he had started, and by the grace of God, I live in Romans chapter 12 verse 1.